people say, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Well, do you really? Is it 1 million? Is it 500,000? Is it maybe 3 million? Is 1 million worth the same it was when you had that goal maybe 10 years ago? Potentially not. So it's important to understand what is success to you that is yours. So one of the first things I'd encourage you to really look at is, what does success mean to you? Now, you can get aspiration from other people on what success is and get ideas, but what is it that floats your boat? What is it that you love? What is it that brings you bliss and joy? And to look at really, what does that mean? So if you look at the different areas of your life and you look, what would it mean to be successful in those different areas of your life? And really look at writing those down, not what are other people's goals and visions and their ideas of success, but actually your own. Many a times I've coached people where when we got down to the bottom, they wanted to be a millionaire. But when we coached down to what they really wanted, they just wanted financial security. And that financial security meant them having, 200,000 in their trading account and then making 6% a month on that. That's very different to having to collect a million to put into a trading account, for example. There was somebody else who said they wanted to be a millionaire, because everyone says they want to be a millionaire. But what they really wanted was to they felt unsafe in their financial situation because they weren't in a relationship. But ultimately what they really wanted was to be in a relationship. So sometimes we can get railroaded into what success means to us, and what's important is really understand what success means to you, and really believe in that, trust in that, give yourself permission to be different, give yourself permission to be who you really are and what you really stand for. And really, one size doesn't fit all. It is really about what it is that you aspire to, and what does your success is your success, not what everyone else is doing. So the second part is creating the powerful mindset. Now, creating a powerful mindset is, again, very different for many people, and it's quite wide. But the thing that I have found the most powerful thing to change your mindset to a positive mindset, or a powerful mindset, not positive, more powerful, is who you surround yourself with. What is your environment? This is, for me, the key thing that will change your mindset. Who are you talking to? Who are you hanging around with? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Now, that is in the physical realm of friends, family, colleagues, the company you work for, but also, what are you listening to? Are you listening to personal development? Are you listening to certain people who you aspire to, who give you, a powerful mindset and tools and techniques? So that's kind of like your environment, but also need to detox your environment. So you need to look at who's holding you back, who's negative in your life. Doesn't mean you need to get rid of them. It just means spend less time with them. Don't tell them your goals. Be sacred with what you're looking at with people who are going to support you in that area, rather than who's going to bring you down. Now, normally they don't want to bring you down for any horrible reason. It's just basically it shows them up to not being the best versions of them and getting their goals. So my biggest, what I would say supportive thing for my powerful mindset is the people I hang around with is the absolute key to your mindset. My second one would be really catching yourself when you have the self-talk. So when there's that voice inside saying, oh no, you can't do that, you kind of go, this is my goal, and it goes, no, you won't find time for that, is really catching those thoughts and acknowledging those thoughts and really going, okay, what is that thought? Is it really that thought, or is it saying I'm not good enough, or I can't do it, I don't have the skill, or in the past I haven't done it so it means I can't do it? When you catch yourself, you almost start kind of going to your subconscious mind, okay, I want to try and get rid of that now. I'm trying to get rid of that. Every time you catch it, you try and get rid of it. You try and dispose of it. Now, there are techniques that we can use through coaching and things like that, help get rid of those quicker. But where you don't have that, you can also, just by catching it, just allows your subconscious to go, okay, I'm not going to keep making that thought, that negative belief bigger. So it's really catching yourself. When you've caught that thought, you could also make an affirmation from it. So let's say, I'm not good enough. You could write that down as an affirmation, or as I am more and more than good enough. I am, I'm great at what I do. I have all the resources I have inside of me. Make it into a positive, present affirmation. So it's in the now, like you've already achieved it. You can then write that down on a piece of paper. You can put it on a reminder on your phone. You can make a poster of it, and you put it in places. So you want to be doing this affirmation as many times in the day as possible, minimum twice a day, morning and evening. And you just say that affirmation to yourself again and again and again. Or you can make it put it up as a poster, laminate it, put it in your bathroom, so you're constantly seeing that affirmation. So it starts making your subconscious mind really start thinking, oh, is it that or is it that? So those, just to recap on that, we're really looking at your environment being number one. Who do you hang around with? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Now that's physically, but also what are you listening to? What are you filling your mind up with? Is it powerful things or negative things? What movies are you watching? Are you watching, what are you reading? The movies you're watching, is it about positive around the goal that you want to achieve, or is it not? And then the second one is really catching yourself when you have negative thoughts in your mind. You have a inner voice, catching that and saying, thank you for sharing, but no thank you. It's just asking it to go away and catching it every single time. So I really hope those tools help you. They've helped me in my life. I put them down to massively around my success. And if you've got any questions, please do